Somewhere along the way, quiet moments started to feel unfamiliar. There was always another tab open, another thing to check, another way to keep my mind occupied. And without realizing it, I forgot how to simply exist without needing a purpose for it. For the majority of my young adult life, I always felt the need to be doing something, working on my goals, planning my next project, or even watching something educational. I somehow convinced myself that if I wasn't actively moving forward in my life at every moment, then I was wasting my time. And I wanted to make this video specifically for myself and anyone else who may need to apply more of the concept in today's video a little bit more in their life. And that concept is called the art of doing nothing, or the act of designating time specifically to be and do nothing without a purpose. It is present in a few cultures around the world today, known as Nixon in the Netherlands, il dolce far niente by the Italians, and the Taoist concept of Wu Wei practiced in Japan. And while I'm unsure of how common these practices are still today in these countries, I have a great respect and admiration for the idea that rest, slowness, and simply just existing can hold value all on their own, and not something that's earned after a level of productivity. In a day and age that constantly rewards stimulation, movement, and achievement, I too am guilty of forcing myself to keep going, or to simply thinking that production is everything. That if I'm continuously moving in a direction, then I'm getting further and overall living my life to its fullest. But after experiencing quite a bit of burnout and many creative blocks, I knew that there was something that had to give and something that I needed to do in order to change that. So when I finally sat down and let the silence just fill the space that I was in, it felt like I could truly breathe again. And I haven't been able to feel that way in a very long time. It's as if my entire being had been waiting to surrender to the present moment. And when I really think about it, I think that's what this concept is meant to do. I would even confidently reference it as a form of meditation, something else that I've been trying to integrate more in my day-to-day life. And I think I can say that it's finally working. Practicing this mindful art form has definitely come to me the most easiest whenever I am out in nature, surrounded by immense greenery, and allowing myself to watch the light spill through the trees and overall fall into a daydream of greenery and flowers. And it's definitely helped revive a lot of the creativity that I thought was lost, even if it was just simply starting to pick up an old paintbrush again, or I caught an eye of something that I may not have noticed before that may have been there the whole time. It has definitely served such great impact on my artistic lens and outlet that I definitely thought was never going to come back at some point. And I also wanted to acknowledge that I do believe that I'm in a very privileged place to be able to finally cultivate my life in the way that I do now, to slow down and to pause whenever I need it the most, or when I feel that it is necessary, or just simply because as I look back and reflect on more chaotic and busier times in my life where this practice might not have been as accessible to me as it is now. And so I definitely am very grateful for where I am in life, and I don't take that for granted at all. At the same time, I don't think it is necessary to spend hours upon hours in a day just sitting doing nothing, as that's not what I do at all, and I'm definitely still not good at it. I'm not the best at it, although I have seen a lot of its benefits just by simply integrating it here and there and as little as I have. So I can only imagine what this practice would do as I continue to integrate it in the future to come. And who knows, I'm also in this era of my life where I know life is ever changing, and I have desires of a family and have a lot more plans still for my life in the future. And I'm grateful for the opportunity to slow down the way that I am and being able to take in the present moment just a little bit more and listen to the silence, as that might not be the same in the future, as I do plan on expanding in my life in many different directions. So yeah, just taking it all in and integrating more of this art form. And those are just some of the many reflections that I had while integrating this practice into my life. If this video inspired you to do so, or you could relate at all, please make sure to leave a comment down below, give a like, and subscribe for more content like this. And if you are interested in advancing your Spanish, my Spanish course from beginner to conversational Spanish is now available on our website, Barcenas.com. I will leave everything down in the description below. But yes, thank you so much for being here, for all your support and making it this far into the video. And until the next time, bye!